Hi guys. So basically, last time we left off when Naruto and Sasuke meet Jiraiya. Yeah. Naruto would ask Kakashi who this person is, and Kakashi would tell them that it's Jiraiya and it's Naruto godfather. So Naruto would be quite happy to meet his godfather, and then Jiraiya would the Jiraiya would eventually tell Naruto that he's gonna train him, um, but not now. So basically, Naruto and Jiraiya would bond a bit. Yeah. So Naruto. So a day has passed. Naruto, Sasuke, and Hinata are all hanging out, and basically Hinata would tell Naruto and Sasuke if they wanna go and meet them. So Naruto and Sasuke would go to Hinata home. Hiyashi at first would be wouldn't be happy to see Naruto and Sasuke, but then he would remember that they are adopted by Kakashi, and he thinks they must be really powerful. And so basically, they see Neji, and they also see another girl with black hair, and she has a Byakugan, but she has a Byakugan. Well, she doesn't have she has a half Byakugan, and and then just one normal eye. So then Hinata would say Akari, and basically the girl with a half Byakugan and a normal eye would come into Hinata's bedroom, and Hinata would show Akari, Sasuke, and Naruto. So basically, Sasuke and Naruto would ask Akari who she is, and at first Akari would be hesitant, but then Hinata would say it's fine, they won't treat you bad. So then basically so Akari tells Naruto and Sasuke about her backstory. Yeah. So basically, what happened to Akari is so it goes all the way back from Madara. So while Madara was dead, while everybody thought Madara was dead, everybody thought Madara was dead, but so Madara was actually still alive, and I'm gonna extend Madara's life a bit more. So basically, Madara would meet somebody, a Hyuga, and so the Hyuga would take Madara in after his battle, and would basically help Madara to heal. And then Madara would be quite happy with the random Hyuga, and who has a Byakugan. So eventually the Hyuga and Madara have a child, and his name is Yuki. Yeah. I mean Riku. Yeah. So Riku would then find another wife, and her name would be Yui. And her name would be Yui, and she's just a normal person. So eventually Yuri and Yui, they both have they have Yuma, which then eventually they then eventually have Akari as well. So so then basically one day Akari Akari and Yuma would all go out into the forest to get some supplies for the family. And when they get back, Mardo would see all his family half dead. Oh, and also want to say Riku does have the Mangekyo Sharingan. So yeah. So I'll tell you a bit of Riku's past before I go into Akari's and Yuma. So basically Riku had a friend. When Riku's friend found out about Madara, Riku killed his best friend, and he was saddened. But yeah. So he then activated the Mangekyo Sharingan, and Madara would decide to give a Mangekyo Sharingan to thingy Riku. Yeah. So I'd say Madara would have a pocket where he has he's killed some Uchihas. He killed sorry. He would have some Uchiha High, which has the Mangekyo Sharingan, and would basically give it to Riku. So Riku would have the Mangekyo Sharingan. His left eye could use Tsukiyomi, while his right eye he could use Amaterasu. So basically Akari, Madara, and Yuma both go out into the forest to get some supplies. They come back and they see most of the family half dead. So basically they would see some Anbu in the house, and Madara would kill all those Anbu. So Riku, Yuri, and the random Hyuga are not dead yet, but they are almost. So basically Riku would tell Akari and Yuma to kill her grandma and their Yui. So Yuma would decide to kill the grandma, and Akari would be hesitant at first, but then Madara would give a kunai, and basically they'll both kill some of the beloved parents, and they would unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan. Since Riku, Yuri, and the random Hyuga are about to die, therefore it was a good idea for Yuma and Riku to kill them. So then eventually Riku would give Akari and Yuma. He'll tell Akari and Yuma to get his Mangekyo Sharingan, and basically Akari would take the Tsukiyomi of the Sharingan, and while Yuma takes the Amaterasu. So basically Madara would train Akari and Yuma up, and so basically they would so Akari and Yuma would be quite strong, and Madara would basically lead them to the hidden leaf, and he would say so one of them, so if you want to join the hidden leaf you can, or if you want to stay with me and defeat and bring peace to this world, come with me. So basically Akari would decide to go to the hidden leaf, while Yuma would decide to go with Madara. So So Yuma Madara would depart way with Akabi. By the way, Madara is still like really old. And basically Madara would tell Yuma about Obito, since I'll say Obito was gotten before. And basically they'll tell them about the infinite Tsukuyomi. And yeah. So so basically yeah. So instead thingy. So instead Akabi, so that's the backstory. And Akabi would tell Naruto and Sasuke a different story, that the father was killed by some ambus, and that's it. And that she's also the grandson of Madara, so she gets a lot of bad looks, even from her own clan. So Sasuke would be sad at first, but then he would kind of have a bit of happiness, since he had somebody else who is an Uchiha. And basically Sasuke and Yuri would both show the Sharingans to each other. So Yuki would show his entire have 3 Tomori Sharingan, and while Sasuke would have the 2 Tomori Sharingan. Yeah. So Akari and Sasuke are quite happy and good, basically, and they kind of bond a bit. And basically, Sasuke will tell to Akari about trying to ship Naruto and Hinata. So Akari would think it's a good idea, and she would try and help with that. Yeah. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. I know today's video was a bit short. Yeah. I hope you like the 2 new characters that I put in this show. So I hope you love it, and goodbye.
I'm on the back.